So, since David won that last game, you have the opportunity to ban another map if you want to, David.
Wait, is there a repeat? You can't play a repeat map either, right?
No.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, so Hellendale's out.
I think.
That's
I'll ban
H2
Boulder
maps.
Bay.
Boulder Bay is out. And Contra, what map are we playing on this time?
MegaRandom.
Hey,
Oh,
okay. Dropping the MegaRandom. Then, are you guys gonna ban civs this time at all, or are you just sticking with it?
I think
No.
I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you're good to just get back in there whenever you're ready.
I'm
Alright.
ready.
Altai, Hillendale, and Boulder Bay were banned for this game. Unavailable. And now we are on MegaRandom on the bottom. It's directly above and below. I think David is slightly like 1 pixel further to the right. On the bottom we have David M1A2 in blue as the French. And on the top, it's Contraversyx7 in orange again as the Holy Roman Empire. Both these players have their strategies locked down. They know exactly what they want to do in this game. They know just what they want to get out of it. And have picked their main civs, and it's kind of like they're just exhibiting their expertise versus each other. Have been practicing a little bit in some quick 1v1s, just seeing how things pan out. And now here we are in the official tournament bracket. Hideout was still in the pool. Yeah, that might have been a good HRE pick, actually. I think it's just because it's new, maybe. But we'll see if this goes on to game 3. Maybe it'll be Hideout. We know what's coming here. Let me switch over to workers on resources. We're gonna have the old, the classic. Oh, this time it's 8 on food, and we're gonna get up to at least 4 on that gold for David. On the other side, I think it's 4. 3 on gold here, and the 6 on food with the prelate, of course, inspiring these guys to do their work. Okay, oh, he's just out to the gold early. Now back on the food. That's what I pick in my games. Yeah, I mean, we had some interesting 1v1s on Hideout. I gotta agree. For now, yep, here we go. So it's 8 on food, 4 on gold, and then all to wood after that for the French player. This is, it's 1 more on food than last time. I'm not sure if, I think, unless I'm mistaken. That's definitely an adjustment, a slightly different order of play. The resources here, very forward gold for David, and there is the School of Cavalry right next to it with the gold villagers, as you would expect to see. Forward gold as well for orange, a little bit more off to the side. Not sure, I think he was hoping to get a very choke pointy map out of MegaRandom. It's kind of his, like, it's kind of the gambit. You're picking MegaRandom, hoping to get exactly what you need. This time around, you might be able to palisade these trees, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to close up all the gaps. I think we're going to need to see some more towers or early spear production out of Controversy if he wants to deal with the extremely well optimized Royal Knight push here. Not a turtle map. No, MegaRandom has not gifted us a turtle map this time. It almost gave us a little bit of a, you know, middle choke like we had in that Aloish and Swilly game, the second one, but not quite there. Instead, just some stealth forests in the middle, which are going to make it hard to push across if there's anything in the middle in the way. You won't be able to see it if you don't have a scout or a tower. Aachen Chapel here is a little bit less ideal than the last game, I think, just because, I mean, obviously last time you had the deer. Looking at the map spawns, this time very unfortunate deer spawn for Contra. Right in the front, if David wants it, he's got this one right in the back, next to the back of the map. There's obviously also potential fishing and water to be had here, but we'll see if either player moves out to that. It's pretty far away from their home base, although I think some HRE fishing ships would be a smart move as long as you can defend the dock. A little bit harder to raid those. I don't know if that's in the build order in the cards though. This Aachen is going to be good for the sheep. I think if you move it down like 3 tiles, you still get the stone and you get nice away into the wood line. He might be trying to target the berries here as well, but you know what? He might even be able to pull it off. David up to Castle Age and or Feudal Age, and there's the first night at just before 5 minutes. That was like a 4:57 night, and pretty much the same timing as last game, exactly when the walls are coming up. I think that just based on the spawns here, these walls are not going to be up in time at all this time, at least for now. We'll see. It's a little bit less obvious where you're going to be walling on this map, so you might be able to sneak them in a little bit better here. Pipe, pipe. Ooh, oh, okay. Alright. I guess this is just what you gotta do. If you see your enemy walling something this early, just park your scout in front of it, right? Now, Contra, as long as it's not camped by this knight, could... Okay, he's moving out now. I mean, that's not quite the strategic mastermind spot as last game was. He could just go in any other angle with this wall, too, if need be. But now, I mean... I would be looking for a barracks drop, like, first thing when you hit Feudal Age against the French in this situation. But I'm a Plat 1 player, so, and that's on a good day. So, you know, maybe the turtle tower will work. And actually it kind of will, as long as he gets these towers up early enough. I think that was maybe the issue last game. They were delayed on the towers and not able to defend. These towers are going to be extremely annoying for our blue player, especially with the, okay, now 3 knights down. This wall is very effective. I like that spot. Coming across here would be really good, but, or even here and here, but it's kind of a dangerous direction to take your units in, you know? Knights going in for the charge. Instant garrison from Orange. Chivalry, it's called Chivalry. Yes, I know, yes. I think I can even click on here and see. Chivalry. Royal Knight technology. Comes in a lot later these days because they increase the price. But that's what's going to allow your units to heal, your Royal Knights to heal. Wow, I love the speed of the garrison here. I think we might see a Castle Age from Controversy in this game at the very least. And one knight gonna go down. Well played. Proxy stable from blue coming up. Why not? And one scout. Okay, he's just keeping an eye out. That scout's going to go down if we don't get attention, but attention is elsewhere as the raids just keep coming. He's just cycling. He might even be shift clicking in and out, in and out. And honestly, that's a great play if you're raiding with knights. Just keep shift clicking. On the same time though, like, these guys are taking hits, and Chivalry, it's a long ways out. Oh, here it comes now. 53 seconds coming in. He's probably going to hold back. Might do a couple more charges, but Contra is content now just to camp inside the tower. David just on point with this. Hasn't gotten off a single charge yet on that. 0 villager kills for each. And actually, the destroyed value is higher for Contra because he took out that one knight, and knights are very expensive. Villager count is starting to lean in favor of David because of the French villager production speed increase, bonus, civ bonus, whatever you want to call it. This knight just keeping an eye out down here, making sure no fishing ships get out. And here are the spears now for Orange. This is looking like a lot of knights though. I'm getting kind of scared. Wall doing a great job at blocking their pathing here. That might have been a forced stop though, the instant that David saw the garrison coming in. This is just an APM test for both players. It really is. Okay, now if Contra targets the right unit here, he can get a kill. There's one. Alright. All eyes are up there. What's going on in the back? It's about time for a new lumber camp. About time to take out the trash. And you have like one sheep up there? Okay. And here's the tower drop, but it's too close. And that villager is going down. He's going to have to rebuild It's not gonna die. It's gonna be very close. Gonna have to rebuild that a little bit further away if he wants to get that tower up. This is looking much better from Orange. I don't know. Last game was just foiled plans in the form of that scout blocking the wall, but there's just not much that that the French player can do here. This wall, even though it's not, you know, completely blocking anything, is very useful. I think sometimes these little stub walls are underestimated. Just because they're just forcing your enemy to come at you from one direction. And the circle all the way around the back is going to catch Contra a little bit off guard, get the first 3 villager kills of the game on this berries. Okay, actually what might cause problems for Orange in this game is a lack of food. There's, I mean, he's going to mention the deer back here after the game, I guarantee it. But this is, he's going to run out of food, and it's just not going to work out too well unless he can push out. Getting enough spearmen here will make you untouchable. The archers are not out yet for David. He does have 2 archer ranges this time. Here comes the first one now. But yeah, enough spears will allow you to just do whatever you want to do in this game against the knights. You just need to invest heavily in them. That barracks being a little bit too far away from the TC to be protected. And no wheelbarrow for, oh no, he's got a wheelbarrow. I'm just looking at the wrong side. Here comes Regnitz. Okay. Contra has been committed to the Regnitz Cathedral, I think, pretty much consistently throughout these, you know, throughout the time that I've seen him play. You know, if he can get those relics, with maybe escorting spears, that's a good play. David losing another knight here. It's going to take the destroy value of 1300 to 490. The villager difference is stacking up though. Just slowly, that's the strength of the French, you know, it just slowly erodes everything away. This is enough to push, and now David is going to have to worry about kiting instead of raiding. The game kind of pivots a little bit when you get this many spears, but at the same time, here are 5 archers. Contra knows about the archers. With that Regnitz, he's going to be able to produce out of these 3 barracks man-at-arms. That's going to cost food, and the guy doesn't have food right now. What are you going to do? These knights might... Okay, a retarget here. There it is, I think. Just going to have to chase down those knights for now. On the other side. Like, I don't know how you're going to get the relics here, but if you can, that's very big. That's a big move, I guess, you know? On the other side, we've still got some dirty laundry back here. We're gonna need something. We're gonna need something to clean that up. Tower coming up for blue to defend this proxy base, and just taking these forward deer because why not? Has he scouted the back deer? I don't think he has. Doesn't need him. This is a good showing from Orange. I'm just worried about the archer numbers, and I'm wondering how he's going to be able to utilize this landmark as it is with 0 map control. No walls on the relics this game yet, though. And that's a lot of knights just roaming around trying to get the pick off, finding the best spot. Contra, oh, going for maybe a little bit of a, okay, he's decided it's good. We're good, we're good. Keep on chopping, boys. Resources right now. Let's switch over 13 minutes in to resources per minute. It's looking like we're pretty much, as the villager count reflects, we're pretty much on the side of the French in advantage there. But you never want to underestimate inspired farmers. These guys are going to do a good job once you switch over to it. Now, I was talking about the food being an issue. This is going to solve that. It's just a huge investment of wood up front, and it's going to take a little while to pay off. And if the knights can get in there into the farmland, that could be a problem. It's very easy to disrupt farmland like this. But the garrison is there. This is going to hurt. I think he's going to need a tower or to park these spears here in the future. Second raid coming in, second control group. picking off another Vil. But these knights are just constantly under fire. These towers are working to prevent the raids. At the same time, they're a big investment of wood and whatever else, what have you. And David M182 is just using that just slow map control, French production speed advantage to slowly start snowballing this game. And with Contra packed in this corner, he's not going to be able to get the relics that he needs. Gonna go for the siege of the tower now. Thinks he's got enough archers, and a double tap is exactly what you want to see from a skilled French player. We have 8 spearmen. Where are they? I think they're garrisoned. No, they're all right here. Yeah, Contra is at -1 stone. Tell me more about that. And I think the numbers here are overwhelming. Not enough spears. You need to outnumber the knights, even without archers if you have spears. And that's just not the case here with 13 Royal Knights and 2 in queue still. This is looking like David's game with another tower about to go down. See what Contra can do. He's getting his man-at-arms out now, slowly but surely. But the gold is not there. Again, with the exposed gold, and the other one all the way down here at the coastline, it's going to be really hard to maintain that production. We're at 18 villagers to 45. Feudal age for the French still, but it doesn't matter with the French. You can stay in feudal for as long as you want, basically. You're not getting too much out of imperial age or castle age. Late feudal is really where they shine. Castle age 2. With the text, but you don't need them right now, so why bother? David with 1100 food, 900 gold, probably going to go for that Royal Institute at some point here soon, though. Emergency repairs on that Aachen Chapel. He's going out to this proxy gold. He's going out, and there are no knights with eyes on right now. So that's going to work for now, for the minute. The Archer Knight combo, if done properly, is pretty solid. And that's what we're seeing here. If you don't have the man-at-arms you need. Just not quite there. In the back, yep, there's Royal Institute for blue. And I think he might just be doing this on purpose at this point. Hang on, I gotta like drink some coffee. Just a minute here. Where were we? Oh yeah, okay, anyways. This is, I think, all of the remaining villagers, or close to it. This is gonna be GG, I think. Okay, there are a few on farm still, and maybe we'll get a little bit of a stubborn play, but I mean, I don't want to call it too soon, but 47-7, 2-34, and now castle for French. It's looking a little bit. It's looking a little bit, you know. I like this one fish out in the side, just hanging out back there a little. And Controversy's still hanging on for dear life. He knows if this game is lost, he's going on down to the loser's bracket. King of the loser's bracket. Oh, there it is. Beyond any reasonable doubt. Well played. I think Contra had some good moves there. Maybe a Burgrave would have worked. I think the map control wasn't there for the Regnants, but it's hard to know what to do against that pressure. At that speed, at that optimized level. So David's just unbeatable. All right, well, have I got something for you? This one. We're gonna have to find out later on down the line. There's some tough competition for our Seed 2 player, but GG's for both.
Jeez. That was a good hold on that gold. That was close.
Those
Night
towers
timing.
did work.
The night timing, bro. It's so much faster than I've seen before.
I'm doing my standard, like completely standard build, so I haven't changed anything.
I
It's like
think I
4 minutes,
noticed,
not 6.
No.
David, I think I saw a 7 on food the first game and 8 on food the second game. Unless I'm wrong. Was that intentional?
I messed up my build the first game. I put 1 too few villagers on food, which means my age up is slightly slow, but it didn't really make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Because what basically happens is my age up is slower, but my first night comes out faster versus the other way around. My age up is faster, but my first night comes out slower because I have to mine gold.
Okay. Interesting look behind the curtain. Controversy with the technology score at the very least there.
Yeah, that was. I mean, you were starting to get man at arms out. I don't know if you had all the upgrades for them, but
Everything
that's
but
why I
one.
on tech.
Yeah.
It was the gold though. I didn't have enough gold and food.
Yeah, that's why I
My
just camped
food.
for gold. Yeah.
My food spawns. No, food was worse. My food spawns were terrible again.
Yeah.
No.
Did you see the deer for you? They were
Did
just
you
like
see
just
my
way
deer?
down front.
Bro,
I'm
I
on
don't
your
know
deer right now.
Well, David, you had deer in the back of the map behind you, but I don't think
No
you
way.
spotted it. Yeah.
I'm like sitting here like looking for. I'm like sitting here looking for my deer, praying that it's next to the gold, and no, it didn't happen.
Oh man.
I couldn't find my deer either. Don't worry.